Guys, White Lotus is back. It is no surprise to me that this show has completely taken the world by storm. It is so fantastic in the way that it showcases like the sinister side of wealth and relationships and power imbalances and dynamics and everything like that. I really like this show, and this third season set in Thailand is shaping up to be really good. Let's talk all about it in this video. What's up guys, Mike here. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for more pop culture content in your feed. Let's get into it. Oh man, that first season of White Lotus was just such a blessing, wasn't it? Like, it was just such well-made TV that sometimes was uncomfortable viewing. But to be honest, sometimes I think that's what makes a TV show great. Like, great TV or just great content in general like really challenges you and makes you feel uncomfortable and sometimes squirm a bit about what's happened. White Lotus really challenges this idea of like morality and wealth and power and everything under that kind of umbrella. Right from the get-go with season 1, like we see this kind of lavish, lush hotel, the White Lotus chain in Hawaii, with like beautiful stuff that just wait on your every breath, right? And then we're presented with these characters who all have these deep flaws and deep relationship problems and complications and everything like that. And maybe the reason it captures us all is not because we're all wealthy and can afford to go on holidays like this, which we can't, by the way, but it's this idea that we're all familiar with, right? It's like the show aspect of life that's probably exemplified even more now with social media. Like, everyone is sharing a highlight reel in their lives, and I think White Lotus is almost like reflecting this back at us, like people going on these lush holidays only to still be kind of swamped by their personal problems, demons, and circumstances while they're trying to actually like escape them. We've all been there, and we all see everyone else like having the time of their life without really knowing what's happening behind closed doors. This is actually why I've kind of stripped back posting stuff on Instagram now, because like I don't want to project this image of my life that I'm having a great time all the time. And I think me wanting to do that in the past was like stemmed from my own insecurities. And I think White Lotus has this fantastic like reflection of society where we see a disturbing reality kind of reflected back at us, that power and money buys kind of like freedom and better experiences. Like, money basically unlocks easy mode on life. And we see that in the first season where one of the guys ends up accidentally killing the manager of the hotel and kind of just gets away with it as a big misunderstanding. Oh God. I guess in a weird way, maybe the message of the show is that like wealth and money isn't going to change like the way you feel about yourself or other people.
Oh, I have 3 kids and no money. Why can't I have no kids and 3 money?
And to be honest, I'm really skeptical of these people who say like, well, money doesn't mean anything. Money doesn't buy happiness. Because I think a lot of people that say that tend to be really wealthy, powerful people who are like, well, money doesn't really make me happy, but maybe they've lost sight of like how easy their life is because they have a lot of money. And we see similar themes play out in season 2, maybe a little bit of a reversal with a woman who kind of plays everyone throughout the season and ends up stealing money from a lot of them. I don't know how much I can dive into what she does because I don't want this video to get demonetized, but she's pretty crafty.
She left you alone, that's not nice.
And we also see Jennifer Coolidge's character, a rich kind of middle-aged woman, be taken advantage of by a bunch of people who essentially want to steal all her money by any means necessary, and that's organized by her husband. This show just kind of crafts this really awkward web of lies that I think is so fascinating and uncanny to watch at times. So season 3 has officially started, set in Thailand this time, which is a gorgeous destination. We also see some really famous actors in this one, including Jason Isaacs, who of course you will probably know as Lucius Malfoy.
I'll deal with you later.
Maybe that's just me being a huge Harry Potter fan, but I also know him as Captain Hook from Peter Pan in 2003.
Done for.
Okay, this is getting really nerdy. I'm sure Jason Isaacs has been in something not nerdy. And from the characters we've seen so far, this season seems to be just as like conniving and creepy as the last one, with some returning characters popping up as well, including Jennifer Coolidge's character's husband from the last season. Of course, the episode starts with like a cold open in which we kind of see a teaser towards the end of the season. That is how every season has started so far, with like the tease of a dead body and hey, now we're gonna rewind time and figure out how it all got to this, which is often a combination combination of all of the characters' flaws kind of merging together to cause an absolute catastrophe. I love the themes of selfishness, ego, addiction, relationship breakdowns, wealth imbalances, race, like all of this stuff is so fascinating to explore in one show. Credit has to go to Mike White, the director and writer of the show, who did also create one of my favorite movies of all time, School of Rock.
The School of Rock!
And he was also the writer of one of the worst movies ever made, which was the Emoji Movie. Funny that one person can be behind some of the best and worst stuff ever. I am so excited to keep watching White Lotus each week. I think this show is fantastic. I think its reflection of the human condition and how we all experience life together is so fascinating. And I hope the mystery of season 3 is equally as gripping as the previous 2 seasons. Whew, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hey, if you like this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button for more pop culture content in your feed every day. I'd love to know, what is your favorite season of White Lotus so far, and are you looking forward to season 3? If you don't have anything to comment but you want to help me out in the algorithm, just comment below Jason Isaacs. That way I know you're here and I know you made it to the end. I am all over the internet doing dumb stuff that I think is cool. I have a blog called Progress Not Perfection where I try to get 1% better every day. I also have a Harry Potter fanfiction podcast. I do a lot of random stuff and all my links are in the description below. If you like this video, YouTube reckons you might like this one, or you can just check out all my videos in this playlist here. That's pretty much it from me. My name's Radio Mike. This has been The Inside of My Mind, and I will catch you later.